Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Gabby and you're watching Got to Gab, where I take business, travel, and everything in between and bring you all the information you need to know. Let's go ahead and get started with this week's video. So last week we talked about how important it is to have multiple streams of income. In light of everything happening with COVID-19, how people are being sent home and being told just to kind of wait until things clear up, I suppose. I really wanted to talk about how important it was to make sure that your traditional 9-to-5 is not your only reliable source of income. So last week, since we talked about the importance, this week I wanted to tell you how to get started. So let's get started with this week's video on how to create multiple streams of income. Before we get started talking about how to create these streams of income, I want to talk to you guys about the two different types. There's active income as well as passive income. Active income is going to be the money, you earn for actively doing the work. So your traditional job, babysitting, almost all of your side gigs are going to be active income. They're the easiest to create because, it's money that you know you're going to earn right in that moment. They require little to no investment, but they often require a lot of your time. For example, if you're working a traditional job and then on the weekends you're working a side gig, that's going to take time. If you work at Macy's Monday through Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday you work your home business where you grow plants and sell them. I gotta work on my examples, guys. Then that's going to take a lot of your time. Passive income is going to be that income where you make maybe a large investment over a short period of time, but you continue to see the income, the results from that work, from that labor of love. Good examples of passive income include things like online trading, essentially. So let's say you create a training program, create it into a package, and then you put it on the internet. Every time someone comes and says, hey, I want to do this training, I want to see what this is about, they pay the money, they watch the videos, read the content that you've created, and then you collect a check. That person gets what they received. Another good example of passive income is writing a book. You write a book, you publish it, that's done. Every single time someone buys it off of Kindle, Amazon, for their Nook, I don't know if Nooks are still a thing, they go into Barnes & Noble, Target. Every single time somebody purchases your book, you receive a check. That's passive. You wrote that book one time and you continue to make an income off of it. Do you guys get what I'm saying about active and passive income? Good. I'm pretending everybody's answering. Yes, you explained it so thoroughly. You're so welcome. I'm happy I could do that for you. But let's get into what this video is actually about. How to create those multiple streams of income. Now, the not so easy way to say this is to, like most of my videos, might be a reoccurring theme here, is do the work. So if you need more money, if you want multiple streams of income and you don't have the money to publish a book, you don't have the money to buy a property to rent out, then you might want to start with getting another active stream of income. I wholeheartedly believe that 2 jobs are for 2 people, but I also think that if you want to make an investment and you have nothing to invest, you got to do something to get money to invest, you know? So a great way to do this is to keep a job, a traditional job that pays your bills, and then a side gig that you take all the income from and you pour it into your business. For example, if Monday through Friday, like me, you work in a lab, on the weekends you take that income and you pour it into training for Disney, training for Carnival Cruise Lines, doing training for these vendors that you're partnered with, so that way you can offer better travel product for your customers. That's just an example for me. If you're not in the travel space, then that's not really going to work for you, is it? I saw a millionaire once say that if he wanted to buy a Ferrari, he could, but instead of going out and spending from his millions, he would take the money and invest it to create another stream of passive income that would pay for his Ferrari. So, for example, if I have $30 and I want something that costs $30, I'm going to invest $15 into something that's going to continuously give me $30. Does that make sense? That's the same concept here. If you want to buy a new house, instead of getting multiple active streams of income, take money from maybe 1 or 2 active streams of income and invest it into something that's going to continue to help you buy that house. It's going to help you pay that monthly mortgage, because them bills, they come on time every time, okay? So make sure that when you're looking at your streams of income, of course, you got to start somewhere, and maybe that means you have to get 2 or 3 active streams of income. But always keep in mind that the goal is to transition those active streams into passive streams. That's it. That's all I have for you guys today. Again, this is Got to Gab. I post new videos every Thursday. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure you like and subscribe and share and tell your friends and your cousins and everybody that you loved it. Bye.